But if we also make it mandatory for other courses,
According to
then
me also,
everyone should be
uniform should be mandatory in higher education, because there was a case in Kerala where there is no uniform in the college, and the Muslim community, some girls wear hijab there, and that makes
I'm also a favor of uniform is mandatory for higher education because it shows identity for you are a student, you study in that specific college, and many students are
according to me,
taking
uniform is something that
I am also in favor of uniform, because in Kerala case there is a very big issue is created, and
yes, that became a national issue, because of which there was a kind of
provides uniform lets you be yourself. You won't be discriminated on the basis of caste, your religion,
And many of
or
the
if
new
you are rich
rules-
or poor. And if you make mandatory uniform as mandatory, then people won't have to like.
many of the new rules and regulations are made because in this many of the cases are
uniform is something that helps children or students to improve their decision making skills, because when there is a uniform, then these students are already
uniform
It
for
won't let the kids
uniform
their
for equality.
Also, there
There
are
is
some
no-
type of courses which require special type of uniform. Like in both LLB student have to maintain in a well-reputed manner and perform.
Yes, uniform is shows identity.
And you don't have to fight
you
your
are
award and
that
your mind every
specific
day just
field.
to decide what you have to wear daily, because you only have to.
yes, and this is something that is one very,
It sets a standards for the other schools and other institutions that this is it gives a kind of reputation to the organization that this is a reputed organization. Student used to wear uniform there, which provides a high thinking skills also.
People who are
But
wearing
uniform
uniform
can-
also they have a unique identity. Even if a person is not from the same university, they can also recognize us as yes, they belongs to this university and this department.
after the many cases there are many rules are made, because uniform is important in every colleges and schools, because many of the cases arise without uniform. Many disputes are also arise.
And many schools, as schools already have uniforms, so having uniform in colleges also promote this kind of thinking that every teacher will treat each and every student equally, and they will
Yes.
teach them as someone who deserves an education. That means yes, this person is
it also
equal
promotes
and
professionalism, because
It is not necessary.
uniform is something that
It is not
That
necessary to mandatory in uniform in higher education, because we get only knowledge from university or institution.
but it helps in improving the decision making skills, because
But
in one day we thought
But this thing is also
We
comes
don't
with
mind
a-
the person
wearing
who
a
is not
uniform makes you disciplined and brings in yourself a kind of responsibility that you have
discipline and
to carry on this
responsibility comes with
task.
our family and background also. It is not.
uniform helps in
It doesn't matter what is your
But if
background,
we
but
allow-
it is matter
Please conclude.
in which student.
So to conclude, I would like to say that there were different kinds of opinions. Some people were in favor that uniform should be made mandatory for UG and PG courses, and some people were of the thought that uniform should not be made mandatory because everyone has their own expressions and their own thinking. And I personally think that uniform should be made mandatory because it brings in yourself a sense of responsibility and a sense of discipline. And when you are in a professional scenario, it gives you kind of an edge for the kind of task or for the kind of activity you are going to carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so nice group discussion, बहुत अच्छा था, sweet. ठीक है, प्राची वैशाली ना? वैशाली you speak well, but तुम्हारे साथ probably अगर तुम्हें मैं अरिहंत या उसके ग्रुप में डाल दूँगी, तो वो aggressive group है, वहाँ आप नहीं cope up कर पाओगे. You have valid points, you can speak well, but you need to be a little more aggressive. आप strongly बोल रहे हो और अच्छा बोल रहे हो, लेकिन अगर आप aggressive group में आ गए तो आप कोई बोलने नहीं देगा। आपकी सॉफ्टनेस पॉजिटिव नहीं आ रही, आपकी सॉफ्टनेस जरा सहमानस दिखा रही है, आपको में कोई फेयर आता है, क्यों आ रहा है, क्यों, ये क्या सोच रहे हो आप, वर्क ऑन दैट। मतलब सी in management and corporates, like humble people, like some people, but they have to be strong. If you are coming, presenting yourself as to be very little, delicate and nervous person, तो नहीं, वो अंदर से होता है। अंदर से अगर कुछ है, उसको रिजॉल्व करो, तो that is coming out. That is not going to help you. बाकी जो boys हैं इस ग्रुप के, तो मैं I would not like to comment because you people are not working hard at all. वो आप लोग का कंटेंट का ही कमी है, बाकी बोलने में आए तो आप लोग बोल ही सकते हो, वो कंटेंट है ही नहीं आपके पास, इसलिए आप लोग नहीं बोल पा रहे हो। So Bhupen, I am giving you 5, then Prachi, I am giving you 8, Prashant 6, Rosma 8, Satyam spoke very little, na 6. Shrishti, I am giving you 7. You spoke, but let me tell you 7 मैं आपको दे रही हूँ क्योंकि आपने बोला है, ठीक बोला है, जितना बोला है, but I am not impressed. Personality wise, I am not impressed. You need to work on it. मतलब ये 7 मैं आपको थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा ही दे रही हूँ, but factual है, मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. I should be giving you at least 4 or 5. क्योंकि आपने इतना बुरा प्रेजेंटेशन बोला, अच्छा, लेकिन जिस तरह से बोला, I want you to work on that. So I am giving you marks on your content, what you speak. How you speak, you need to work on it. ठीक है?